Happy February. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be seed starting. So this soil is very, look at that, I'm always doing something. It's very dry. It's, I don't know, maybe a year or two old. And so I'm just moistening it up so that I can start the seeds. Try to put some dish towels around to help me with all the mess that I know I'm going to be making. Whew, much better. So I'm here with my daughter Nevaeh. She wanted to come and eat because it is dinner time. And I just want to do this quickly because time is running out. So let's see. Oh, there's water coming out, but it's sticking and there's not that much water. So this is the perfect consistency. What you gonna say, bless you on me? You laughing at me? Okay. I just got these trays and they come with this to catch the water. So that's really good. It's a burpee tray. I've never tried it before. Tell me why. I was prepared to do some winter sowing. And as soon as I was ready to do that, I got the seeds out. Somebody, well, I can't blame anyone because I didn't put it in a particular spot, but all the containers are gone. So I'm going to have to go out and ask people, family members, whoever, if they have any containers that I can borrow. I just need maybe 2 or 3 because I'm not going to do that much this year. So most of my sewing is going to be indoors this year, which is fine. We'll figure it out, right? All right. All right, so now that the soil is ready, let me show you what I'm going to be planting. So I'm going to be planting this sweet alyssum. And the reason why I'm planting this sweet alyssum is because it loves the cold. And I want to have things going for the spring. So if I started now in February, at least by March, not March, April, especially May, it should have some blooms on it and then we can use it. I also love the scent. It smells so good. Now it says that I should start it indoors about 8 weeks before my last frost date. So this is perfect to start right now. I'm a little bit early, but that just means I will have to bump it up and I might have blooms when I start. The next one is sweet pea. Now, my sweet peas, I've started them outside. I know they don't, so sweet peas don't like to be bothered. If you start them in a tray, you have to be very gentle when you put them in the ground or wherever you're planting them because they don't like to be disturbed. So I like these burpee trays because I could just pop it out at the very bottom here, and then I would just plant it out. I've tried planting them in the garden straight and I tried planting them in milk containers, but they don't grow for me. I don't know. The next one, and also sweet peas are cool flowers, so they like the cold too. This one also like the cold. This is cauliflower that I'll be starting. And I'm starting them early indoors so that once spring rolls around, I'll have healthy plants big enough. I don't have to buy them from the garden center. They'll be ready to go. And I also like that they're nice, beautiful, and white, so they'll go well with my spring decor. I'd like to make sure that the food that I'm growing and the flowers that I'm growing, they all kind of mesh well. I like to make sure that I have like a whole theme going. Next is daisies. Now, these are Shyster daisies. It says Marguerite Shyster. They are really good for winter sowing, but because I don't have any jugs, I'm going to start them indoors and they shouldn't take long. It also says 8 weeks before your last frost date. I would like to have a nice, beautiful hedge of Shyster daisies. So that's why I'm starting them now. They're also good. They're cool flowers. So what are they? like they're perennials, so they should be okay. Next one, I'm going to plant some flowering kale. All these beautiful colors. I think they will be lovely in the garden, in the spring garden. They also like the cold, so it's going to be perfect. So I'm really looking forward to planting these. I also have nasturtiums. These are beautiful colors. I love the yellow and the red. I think they'll also be beautiful, especially if I pair them with the yellow kale. I don't know if it'll go well with the red, but it might go very beautifully with the yellow kale. Just imagine nasturtiums growing on the trellis and the yellow kale all around the base. That's going to be so pretty. Then I have baby's breath. Now, I don't know if this is a cool season flower. I don't know. Well, the point is, so the baby's breath, I'm mainly going to use it in the summertime. I think they'll be lovely during that time. And I just love that it provides another texture. So I'll mainly be using it in my summer containers. So if I have my own to use, I think that'll be great rather than buying $4 for one plant at the at the grocery store or at the garden center. My last, oops, is spilling. Oh, that's it. That's what happens when you save these seeds. You got to put it in another container. Oh, the whole bottom spilled. Okay, so I'm going to be growing these and I need to clean it up. But this is a cool season plant. It loves the winter. It loves the spring, and it actually does well in the summertime too for us here. We don't get too hot. So yeah. Okay, so the next plant that I'll be planting is not a cool season plant. It actually loves the heat, but I'm going to start this early just because I want to have big plants when it's time to plant them. So I'm going to be starting my peppers. This is habanero pepper. It's a bit early to start. It says to start 5 to 8 weeks before last frost date. So I'm about 3 to 4 weeks early, but it's okay. I will have big plants when it's time to go. And then I also am starting hot peppers. What is it called? Big Thigh Hybrid. What is this? Okay, Big Thigh Hybrid peppers. And so this is also another variety of pepper that I'll be starting. Isn't this adorable? This is what my daughter Alice did for me when she was, how old were you, Alice?
I think probably, what does it say? 9.
9? So that's it.
To my surprise, the girls were really interested in what I was doing. They actually asked to help out. So we ended up doing this project together. And it was a proud mommy moment. So I tried to figure out what may have spurred their interest. And I'm reminded of a time, this spring, when they wanted to do a little project in the front garden. It was so cute.
Just the people walking, because it's hot outside, right? People are going to be sweating and everything.
Fix your hair and do yourself nice.
No, Mommy.
Just your hair. Okay, just going to make the parts.
We don't need to do that. We're just normal people.
You're just a normal person.
So I went and I sat down and was just observing them put together this stand. And it was the cutest thing ever. And they thought that the garden was the perfect centerpiece or backdrop to their lemonade and treat stand. I also took some time out to take them places around in the community and indulge their creativity when they wanted to have, just a family brunch out on the front porch. And I think just making sure that they were included in the process, now they feel like they can, actually help me grow the plants that they so enjoyed during the season.
What you doing? Oh, you don't have to write the whole thing. I won't even know what that is, Pumpkin. Just right. Okay, on the back, right? Flowering kale. Then I will know because this is a hard one. I think it's French.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Can I celebrate my
No, you're gonna plant it. I'm just preparing it for you. Where you're gonna plant it?
Can I celebrate my 13th birthday at during a summer break?
Why? Now, this section here, this side of the plant is for the Alyssa. Right here. You're gonna put one here, one here. So two in each square. Okay? One here, one here. This side says yellow snapdragon. So these two here is for the yellow snapdragon. This side says sweet pea, right?
Mhm.
So all of the boxes over here is for the sweet pea. You guys get it? Okay, so then you cover it, yeah. Good job,
I
cover.
have the best
Okay, so we
video.
did this. But this one doesn't like to go deep, okay?
Wait, Mommy, why are we doing a whole line?
So the kids were so eager, they wanted to learn every part of the planting process and what the names of the plants were. They wanted to know what my plans were to plant them, and I was just so happy to divulge because normally they're not this interested. So yes, it was a good night. They eventually left me to do the rest of the planting on my own, but they did most of it. So you could just see me watering the seeds in, trying to be as gentle as possible so that they don't move around. This watering can has a large spout, so I'm using my finger. And now I'm using saran wrap as my humidity dome so that the plants could be nice and warm. The seeds could be nice and warm as they start to wake up. I also soak the sweet peas in water. They need a few hours, at least 18 hours of soaking so that they open up well. So I will plant those at a later date. But for now, we're done. Thank you guys for joining me, and I wish you the best in your sowing, and I'll see you again in my next video.